94.7. Back from the Ashanti region. Now in the Greater Accra region. Live from our national studios 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomlemle, Accra. Enra at this time na yewo Kumasi City Mall e de Ekosiisen free ho ebremo. And nyame adom waje entata de yaba bedroom crying. We really miss the studio, but we are back for God and country. Yada mu nyina say esai ma mu nyina akwa babie e ba Ekosiisen so on a Tuesday afternoon, the 17th day of August 2021, some 18 minutes after 2. So please call a friend, tell him or her to tell another friend to tune in to 94.7. Now yemfa Ekosiisen emremo. This is where Ghana listens to. It's officially Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, and current affairs talk show. Meridio Saibonsu from Ubia Mejo. So I speak on behalf of the best production team in town, a team led by Dominic Kisi Yeboah, with support from Nana Chumbere, Jackson Osei in Tiamoa, Eric Opare, popularly known as DJ Yeyo, and a Queen Star in Japan. That's the team behind Ekosiisen. Of course, on my hina kwabena sante and so boy in the chidon. Yani boom the Ekosiisen jumedie no ebrem. We do this every weekday from 2 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. And in Semegu Apanosono Edoso, of course, two big issues. His Excellency the President was in the Ashanti region and Trede, to be precise. Na obreki ground for the commencement of work on Agenda 111. One of the things here, and it's the course so at that particular event, will bring you a playback of almost everything that happened. But even before that, there is a big story trending on social media here in Ghana. St. Monica's Training College, I'm told, now all girls. And me just say one video nibi. So just come onto Asempa your page on Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM on Facebook. Into your I'm told he's the chaplain of the school, or say a school and a lawyer. Into a lawyer by profession. SIA a Sopho, Anglican Sopho, who happens to be a chaplain of the school. And there are conflicting stories as to why or the video muse or and of course school not taking some decisions. Anglican Church the statement about, and I would share all of those statements with you, and then we'll be live from St. Monica's Training College in the Ashanti region. Now the latest development FSR story to me at the Abramo, and the video will be up on Facebook Live. See I know who the chaplain now on it's better seen than say UBTS will be a narrative at the Achanti. Just come on to Facebook, Asempa 94.7 FM, your page or Facebook. Nebra Beshe video no ebi. St. Monica's Training College, chaplain of the school, yes. Enti na yese nkwala no we put it on nkwala Mayuano. Mayuana bo won homoden. They were some of the best students in the school. In the chaplain and in nkwala bo won homoden say Oma one award, just say it be I think a cash award and or the citation was they can no we not topping up. And social media a friend a holy case. And we know unse your peck and no the money or the boni panafono. We the end nya afono ho anamewa. Na I no direct auntie oba be Facebook a obi ho. Hey, chaplain. Chaplain Yajinio, or brutal. What? Sorry, school and a lawyer, But it's a serious issue. But one of the things Meba Studio strike him and they said, I see a lot of people are outraged at the Ekosiisen. And the question I wanted to pose, and I said, you listening to me after seeing video, why are you angry? And then ama ubuefu. It tell me adi ama ubuefu. If you are listening, you can post that on all our interactive platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. Uko YouTuber Asempa 94.7 FM. What is it about this video ama ubuefu? Let hear you. Is it because a chaplain? Is it because you're software? Is it because you're a lawyer? Is it because you're a teacher? Why are you angry? And it's a critical question. What's in Busa, so that we all don't join the gallery. You know, in Tibia, a man for eka, bufuni, I don't know. Why are you angry personally? And then I'm a buefu video na wuhu ye no obi say okay, joke comes and say sexual harassment. Okay, that makes sense. But why are you also angry? Say let's hear you and be part of our discussions. Ekosiisen higher sempa 94.7 FM, and then we can hear you as well. But you know him interview we didn't come enche or no ako school ho any school no acting principal akwa didn't come school na taking some decisions mekan assuring so statement to mu issue here enne ede amamo very interesting statement, and it says we free the internal province of Ghana Anglican Communion or say Ghanaian Anglican priest kisses female student of Monica's College of Education. The attention of the hierarchy of the Anglican Church, Ghana, under the leadership of the Most Reverend Dr. Cyril Kobna Ben Smith, has been drawn to a circulating video of a priest kissing some female student at the St. Monica's College of Education within the Asante Mampong Diocese. The church is saddened by the news and wished to state expressly that thorough investigation has immediately been instituted into the matter, and the action of the said priest would be dealt with in accordance with the norms and values of the Anglican Communion, where morality is extremely revered in the church. All further clarifications on this matter should be addressed to the undersigned under the number ABBA. Meanwhile, all efforts are being made to engage the student concerned through counseling sessions to avert any psychological issues that may arise as a result of the viral video. We count on your full cooperation. Venerable Dr. George Dawson Amua, or Executive Director to the Metropolitan Archbishop of Ghana. Into where internal province of Ghana Anglican Communion statement omodiaba enono omuchiremu a nhwehwemu ekoso na yenuanom meya saade yi eto won no ade omodi won eko through counseling sessions na omahwe se psychologically no they will not be affected. But interestingly, some former students of the school, and so I hear a lot of posts on social media, more and more active on social media, no? Ebi ka say, oh, na say we impo the way news. For example, there is one such conversation while we wait for Ohimin Teria no na fe yene no etumi edi enkomo. Na ya hwese the new Mexico and on one kasa ko school na take decisions. Be one of them and they say chaplain no, has been relieved from his post as chaplain. Okay, obi say ade kra ma ne buafu ne say because of COVID-19. Enti father no eputi the lives of all the students no at risk. Okay? That also makes sense. COVID-19. But obi say and this is a message I think sent to zionfelix.com. Or say, hi Zion, I want to give you details of the father kissing video. I'm a student and that's our school father. And we every student or some more details. But mamen kwa manza many or him interview in komo or him akwabe Ekosiisen so bibi aboko there. Yeah, Danyamia se papa. And me who say what me akwa PM St. Monica's College of Education, sanity.
I say I'm no cafe school no administration block. Hana me no can say.
Oh, okay. Into the mood in the school to saying.
No, Ukraine, I was additional for Yabia or Dewa Habia. bibia ni ho just asem no asie no ha wo mo age se ebia mpanimfo mo de school ya no management committee for no na ti asem yo pentin kwa fi se utie wo mpasa ma funeral asem no be pie framamu no mpanimfo no na akora nya da je kra ntran se na kampese wo no mata yanso adesua for no de and e ba ye na nso mo kan se we nya so na di e se wa asem bi se ye kan ye kan kire mpani akufu ado se wo mo alawa no no na se ye me ye ni bere ni kan wa asem ti o hwe wo mu e dia nka meka se asem we no ye ne wa bontin ne haye e mum sa adesua for pa wo ha wo mu nyina ye ba no de e hu se obi abo wa kra wa sa se mu e se ha no.
Wow. And say who tie now person who school I can ho asem ya o him and ebo no mo dey send some videos and to St. Monica's College of Education school bus ne si ho no and school campus okay o him video na me hu ne sa na other campus no nshada enye fe ana
St. Monica's campus na fe yi fa ba bia the try no the no say camera there on say baby a we dey you be na how mum ne ba say ka school a mu ofe yes see adan no nyina kama wo hwe nhwe ya dua our campus a na say da yes in school and this school ketwa it can say you can say monitor there you ka primary any junior high school almost our senior high school and sakra na almost abenya College of Education, almost nursing training. And they College of Education in Nava. So, okay, so my almost share one. That's why I can now was about so much share no come up.
And I mean, Anglican school.
The Pachuan, Anglican, Sabi, I guess to be a decision for nature, so I can't who say, Omu, Ewabontina, Omu, Oma, idea was to school no campus party. And yes, in Monica's College of Education, the can home be after.
Okay. It is a route here. I'll bet my bass and Facebook page. No, about home. Okay, say students no are not surprised about the Ekosui. They are the entire normal to them, and only didn't come and then no catch you.
No, quite additional for me for more. It's when you say we are some junior. You want to share that what the way you might employ by a student for management. Principal in 24 perform because it's answer so the kaya and chair prana Anglican as a any press release by omode numbers been for a 2 horses or person who would think it was asking you one. So one in our kind. Mampom halfway the woman need to make a capa, the between no Macasa. And then see I desire for the intimate woman in Kitahon. Now Omodia, a can say, Ebia, Omoya 2 focus. I want to have more trono. No more say. Say bia asem we say father da bia was I no mo otompa 3 ema wo mo penifon so very jovial wo boa school no won dwumedi kudu nyina mu nyesa wo ye school ni sofo akeke was I will be a wo ye school ni lawyer say ko ba say obi mponya asem wo school no mu na say school nso nya asem a wono ne gina wo ma na mu twitwaje wo mo no bia no ka ho bi enema adesua for no emfa asem no say asem kese bia fi say we have video no mpo a ebe e koso no na wo mo hwa wo hwa wo pakete no an ya de suafo na kwasia da wo mabo ma ase awi a wo ehwe bie no mo kwaje so we no instead that e asamkete bi amfa ma wo.
Okay, by Anglican statement and I will refer to Omoka say omo a starting hwehwemu ye nim say school ne nso only acting principal ne di nkomo no mo so take decisions bi e den no mo say e be happen this year.
Say Jumadia and before the no 2-1 more no meeting Cassia, a meeting, no, or a month and job for quite Kubi. Nimundo Maya, Sotia, and Tomugia, or Moody Human and over my opinion. And before you say or you are, when you know, Pepe, and or Fred, the 2 years, and said, that's software I can and watch my base in Pinum and Bishop or that Anglican Safano, and then buy a Omo or more Hano. She say o match no asente ye anamontu a school no mpani fo nkwa na etu o ne Anglican asafo no na etu asafo ni nyina na montu ne se won fa ne dwumadie ento na afi ne fo nhyase enye hwehwemu no ekosi ase ewi a ho amanebo no o de bema amansan na ansa na hwehemu no mpo bekoso nko no adesuafo a won mo kodi nsensembe o hwe video no ba ye no a na nke bisa se video no kra no adesuafo no do se ne ba ye nso video no mo nipa miensa na yehu wo mo mpanimfoɔ ampɛ sɛ wɔbɛkyerɛ sɛ bi a mponomo dɔɔso kyɛ nipa mmiɛnsa anaasɛ adesuafoɔ mmiɛnsa a yɛhu yɛ no na mmom nyame yɛ adom a sɛdeɛ nhyehyɛeɛ teɛ no mpanimfoɔ ahyɛ ase a wɔma wɔn counseling no titiriw deɛ fa wɔn mo adwene mu yɛka no sɛ bi a na ɛnya psychological effect bi wɔ wɔn so ɛne adesuafoɔ no nyinaa wohwɛ saa bere a wɔretwerɛ nso hwɛ ɛna saa asɛm ɛti sɛ nso aba ɛno nti ɛmu no wɔkɔ so na afei wɔmasan yi mama counseling support ɛde ama adesuafoɔ a asɛm yi ɛfa wɔn ho no na aboa ama pɛpɛyɛ akɔ so ɛwɔ St. Monica's College of Education.
Nti whilst anhwehwɛmu no ɛkɔ so no chaplain ne deɛ ɔmo so ɔmfa n'adwuma ntoɔ kakra.
Dipatron ani na odi ne dwumadie no ɛbɛto hɔ nom ɛnyɛ chaplain nko akɛkɛ sɛdeɛ mekan no
ɔsan yɛ lawyer
ɛka ho ɛnti wokɔ amfodua mu nso a temamufo wɔ hɔ nso de ano ato asɛm yi bi a anɔpa no nyinaa no baabi a wobɛkɔ biara no bɛhu sɛ nnipa abɔ kyɛnkum mmienu anaa mmiɛnsa na wɔmɔhwɛ phone so wobɛkɔ phone no so a na yɛ video a api abɔnten no na wɔmɔhwɛ ɛka ho asoma ɔmo nso akasa atia sɛ so saa bere yɛ COVID-19 berɛ a abanfo ahyɛ sɛ nnipa sɛ obi hyia obi no na kampɛ sɛ obi hyɛ face mask mpa wɔtumi ayɛ na wɔ a wɔatu wei deɛ wohyɛ face mask a yɛsi yie na memhwe wɔ ano wɔse saa no na ɔde maayɛ no ɛyɛ asomdwie mhwe a na wɔyɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ case of peace ɛna na ɔde ma adesuafoɔ a kyerɛ sɛ wɔn wɔ chaplaincy committee a ɛwɔ sukuu no mu ha ɛna ɛkɔfa saa asɛm yi abaeɛ nɛ ɛgya me no mmienu nyinaa kasa tenten
yɛate sɛ na ɛsɛ saa nkɔla mmayewa mmiɛnsa no abɔ wɔn ho mmɔden paa wɔ sukuu hɔ ɛno ho abasobɔdeɛ no na ɔde ma wɔn saa no wate biribi saa
yɛhye ɔmo wɔ asɔfokuo apamfo ɛka ne sɛ chaplaincy committee wɔ ha na saa adesuafoɔ a ɛmu wɔ video mu ka ho bi na adwumadie no ankasa na ɛyɛ Sunday mass a ɔno bɔɔ no sukuu mu ha ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔyi SRC sukuufoɔ abadwafoɔ mpanyinfoɔ a ɔyɛ sukuu no ano ɛfoforɔ koraa na ɔmo best start ayɛ wɔ mu nyima no yɛma wɔn ma abafo kasa yɛ sɛsisi nti ɛno akyi ɛna ɔbɔ mass no akyire no ɛna saa abasopɔdeɛ no pie mu a ɔde saa asomdwie mfi ano ɛma adesuafoɔ mmaa mmiɛnsa dikura mputu sɛ ebi a mmaa no ɔmo mfa yɛ mmaa a sɛbi ɔmo ware yɛ bi betumi aba sɛ ayɛ training college no betumi aba sɛ nipo aware na sɔfoɔ no kɔyɛ saa adeɛ no wɔ bodwa mu a ɛnɛ nipa a ɔno wɔ Ghana ha nyinaa na ɛka sɛ mampɔn ɛne schools mpanyinfo kyerɛ sɛ ɛha wɔn mo na anika sɛ wɔn no sɛ wowura sukuu no mu a administration block wankasa yɛgyina ɔmo wɔ baabi a ɛyɛ biometric machine wɔ hɔ nom a adesuafoɔ adwumafoɔ a ɔmo yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ sukuu mpa no sɛ wobɛ sukuu a wode wɔ kokromoti ɛbɛtim nso akyerɛ sɛ waba na apɔn nso a wasan ɛde kokromoti abɛtim nso sɛdeɛ yɛka ne so kasa nso bɛkɔ na wakɔfie no aseɛ pɛɛ ɛda yɛakyerɛ stop sexual harassment boyi kɛseɛ paa wɔn de abɔ hɔ a wɔde ɛbɔ adwumafoɔ a ɔmo ha nyinaa kɔkɔ sɛ ɛsan sɛ ha yɛ mmaa sukuu nti no wɔhwɛ sɛ sɛbe ɔbɛma wɔn mo abinim ayi mu paa na akɔ soro ɛwɔ wɔne mmaa yɔnkɔfo a ɛwɔ sukuu no mu a na nyɛ no nko a ɛwura administration hɔ nom a soro hɔ nyinaa sɛdeɛ ɛbi no ɛno nso ebi bɔ ha nom a ɔkyerɛ sɛ sexual harassment is illegal, it's against the laws of Ghana ne nyinaa no ɔde atwe wɔn adwene akyi so ɛnti ebi asɔfo yi wɔn ho no sɛ wei ɛyɛ sexual harassment nanso abammerɛ mu no yɛ sukuu no mpanimfoɔ kyerɛ sɛ wɔn wɔ mmerɛkunini a ɛbɔ wɔn ho ban titiri yɛ sexual harassment yɛ wɔ ho saa nso ɛna training college so ɛwɔ aban deɛ a mmerɛ a wɔde bɔ wɔn ho ban nsa na asɔfo no nso ɛwɔ bie saa mmerɛkunini mmiɛnsa nyinaa na wɔbɛgyina so a wɔde ebegyi ɔsɔfo a nhwehwɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ ne di ɛde Reverend Father Obin Labi a ne ho asɛm bɛtu gya ɛwɔ via social media video a ɛnɛ aba abɔnten so.
Wow. Na udu school wa wani abɔ chaplain yɛ so wɔ hɔ.
Dabi.
Wani mo ne so.
Na me bisa mpanimfoɔ mu ha sɛ bia wɔba ha koraa ɛbɛtumi ahu no nanso yɛhu no bibi bi sɛ wɔba ha sɛdeɛ mpanimfoɔ no kan sɛ wɔnni si ha no bi sɛ nokora nso wɔdi ha.
Ɔhene ma yɛ nase bibia ni ɛbɛsɛ aba bɛdi nkɔmmɔ bio wayɛ.
Yo obi.
Yɛda ase papa. Ɛni ɔhene ntewia ɛna yɛte ne nka no yɛ multimedia nsɛntwerɛni a ɔno wɔ Kumase Insura FM ɛwɔ Kumase na mote sɛ yɛne no ED nkɔmmɔ. Ekosiisen so ne ɛha yɛ Asempa 94.7 FM and some of you coming through with your thoughts why you are angry about video muhu yɛ no a lot of them and aba enti okay this is the Venerable Dr. Ochre Crunchy, a acting principal of St. Monica's College of Education, or him interview Eddie and Como in the Indian Sema or the two Janibi.
I'm say we are seeing video beer nenam internet for software or no na wahwe more free best of 5 years and actually cray na no kwesi ada sorry say bibi esi video ni kire say or kese ye nkwada no ebi yentimi nkasama no but baasa no yabo ye mpanimfo amane yabo asori amane school no so ene no ho yehye aban ase ye ne aban edi nkomo ne anopai ye ne school mpanimfo management aye meeting one by mbetoy ya ye meeting franopa management aye meeting ya share ya teacher for ene omo munye teacher for omo ye adwuma ye friend say convocation ya share won nyina ne omo aka de Ekosiisen school mu e de akire won ye free ho no so ya to aso akone school for no so nyina akasa ama ya ma omo nyina assurance om de obia enka na komanto ne yam the only say kra no ya twa nsohwe nti nkwala no stability omo de be tro nsohwe no ehia nti ye hwe ni mu say ombeka omakoma ato omo yam but going forward said the Anglican Church in Ghana release press statement and opano channel say Anglican so we are saying na edi ya was ade no na omagina so apacho na omo yeah best a team to investigate the matter the bebe mu bia no so yema maso NC yema mo act but bishop asoro no ne archbishop oda no ne yedin kita ho sese in the meantime sabe ya ebetumi aya enhwemu fikwa achia bia mamu no fada yama no enye na home kakra emfa na dwuma no ento ho emra ye enhwemu no nti penifo say amfo no abekire ento aso nti de ka ho bio ne say school for nkwala na ye ne nkwala nti kwan bia be fa so ye behwe wo ma fa all support services to them we will do so na bio nso enam say school no sorry no dimuntintin mind no ye pese ye nkita ho de bia no efa sasem no ma ye ne empanimfo enkasa se press statement ba no pa no ama ye contact a friends contact person ye ne nkasa is the whole director general the executive director the secretariat of the Anglican Church in Ghana is a priest nti bibia esese ye no obeboa na monso maye nti ya damase se mo ba so makasa do so for nti so for the unim ya Anglican so for the dika no se ya so for se obesimans oboase mans emankola no ene na fine wa ya dwuma ha mfie enum ni so kolan no fine omo said the obesia ane nkwada na kasa bibia kwan we fa so be se be omo ni beje se ha no maba no nye adesuanko a honhom mo dwuma kakra nso so eka ho so kolan bi wa hawa pastorally ono na friends oye well to say no officially the do you have that? Yes, he's our lawyer. Issues are via NTS because he's a legal person. Issues are NTS now. What boy na to me at one more.
And the acting principal of the school, St. Monica's College of Education, a Venerable Dr. Ochre Ekanidinho and a Ahinkra. And so a crunchy the Venerable Dr. Ochre Kranche, or acting principal of the school, and I'm also on him in Teria, AD and Como. Oko Ashanti region are there. Deputy Regional Youth Organizer, Emma NDC, Ashanti region. Onassis Kobe. Onassis said he would want to join the discussions. Onassis, Akwabe Ekosiisen Suni.
I'm Josu. Maybe I will call you.
Nyamia Domnanzo. Sir. Sadia, we are watching the Uja, what you say, where I am, how can you answer your show?
If anything, we are my son, we are what you say.
Mate, and see, we now say a day in our person with the count come on.
Obi, Mammy, show it to you for. Now, I mean, that's what I said. Me deputy regional organizer. Chese me di edom wanim eye mebumanim. Asemi abenso efa mebunum. Na the man ye kese ne say the impact no eye vast eye nipa ba kon for ho asem. Na impi kura nipa ba kon for kura enya asem ketua. Obi asemi ba ye me di achiri. In fact, me buafu yi papa if you say and sema if you actually urban a yabosese. Na I think say me he say a year principal of the school Ekasa. Me ubia nka meferiaman pa meferiman. And he should just shame of himself. The authorities of the school and Ghana Education Service. Obi and sema if you actually be in actually say adiwe enye nothing. Idea akoswa ma authorities na crowd aware. In one instance, a student was sacked.
Asempa FM.
For say on papai a chimpna. Ono name student a chimpna ne ya issue. But the student was sacked. Obi account ne dosu. And in fact, my share a do Facebook. And the sad aspect is Ghana for the BATN. Onum be aware. The fear say so bab until of a casa. Then the same society will say retire because the Ekosiisen Obi just read some of the comments on Facebook. People see it as normal because Sabu and yet Nini be. Well, which will be the second AC will become. Say case there, a case. And you know, and they normal. And they saw the excitement. Now what I was no say. There's one reverend father, school my friend Obina, and then in almost say, what is the kind of advice or more they must students in TCR? Now the students have been put in fear. Nobody can come out, or he may only be an kasa. He will never have anybody to talk to on this issue because the fear is that so you will come up because Obi, the GES itself, the GES regional director himself is aware of the activities going on in the school. Papa can say me. He's a regional a legal advisor to GES. Or sitting on GES disciplinary committee, he said lawyer.
Papa Ben okay.
Labino.
Father.
He sits on the or the GES for staff for PG court cases on a BGS for him. He's a member of the disciplinary committee. GES is I will ask yourself as I said to now it's in a papa the foremost institution was Okasa GES because GES employed him. As for the father immediate as of within the attachment he's a staff of GES. He's a Ghana the bar association is quiet. Such a national global embarrassment. They are all quiet. GES is aware, the regional director is aware. He's one of them. Why are they keeping quiet? I don't know more people not Anglican for. It has got nothing to do with Anglican. You see, in the first place, if for because they are students, or move school for Obi, if no year, if no more why we class or mobile school, if no more can now for serious boyfriends, was they are training college trainees. Or move you are they are going to the field of Kakochadi. If you know so innocent. And you cause this embarrassment, GES is quiet. Nobody's calling out GES. Nobody's calling out Ghana Bar because it's a member of Ghana Bar Association. And the GES. Yeah, ma'am, I didn't know say a younger camp for I said, it has nothing, it is more than Anglican. This is man who will be accounts on it. dozen. In fact, some of them are willing to speak, but for the fear of societal for instance, stereotype. Because people think at the end of the day, will be home back. But this thing has been on and on and on. I'm so angry, say. And they are now feigning that ignorance of the activities of this man on campus. Why are they feigning ignorance of it? And they just want to delete that over the issue. Now, at the end of the day, the normal Ghanaian way, let's just say, a issue here.
Yeah, your anger, no, I believe, sir, we're both based on interactions. I want students to be enya. Or might divulge some information to you. But how are you sure said your student catch on here no credit?
Obi, the people that I speak with, they are not the everyday in fact, some of them are even teachers. The reason why they can't come out to speak now today is that we are GES and such. But the man is FM. They will go after them. And these are people who can say they have no incident of social control. And as I speak to you, the old student platform of St. Monica's College, they should just open up that WhatsApp platform and see the kind of conversation that is going on. The conversation, and since Sunday, of course, the old student education of St. Monica's education, and people giving personal accounts. And you see, some of them say demonstration or use in the presence of students, the people they have witnesses. The school, I say, Obi, we are all no saints. But when you have that guts, courage, now to me, yeah, because we're almost, in fact, one of the students would see come and social video, your friend is a incident now. No, they see. I will not tell you how or yeah, either that or they can easily fish the person out. Because they have been warned and consistently I catch up with them for camera and as a phone I saw them and they are not supposed to be seen with phone. So he says but to be a more. But Obi, this is a time a minute for me when some of these situations arise, there is a need to have examples set, proper example. People should face their own mess. Now you corrected the system. No, I don't know. We get new. It's there, but the fact is that
now, see, Anglican are sorry, say, or more share in Shishimuase. School Nankasan take a decision, say, while the investigations go on, no, Papa Mfane Juma and to her near in Shishimu. What else can happen?
GSA can't say.
GS, they maintain or Monka.
Ghana Basu can't say. Again, Ghana Basu, and I don't know about no ferry and from Gosapano or your lawyer or sign a legal rep of Ghana Education Service. I will cocotte it in some. And as a professional, so the more you yeah, Obi, the more you man, insanity assume. I just say, but a normal of Ghanaians, yes, I've been in your baby who did it. Because I say the plan is that you first started making a trouble. At now, she mean will be agree with if they go back because the man is influential, and people don't see say sex. In fact, baby because and people are even blaming the students and they said they were excited. Obi, I've always referred people to this Netflix. There's this Netflix documentary, my friend of court. Obi, you look at you will be able to appreciate how people are more or less like conscientized. In a more accepted situations as norm. Now, into the Bia and Yeti Omano case, I mean, what is case? But you know your laws. So in this exposure crime, it's Yamra. We have a situation whereby you say COVID, you didn't need not to break some of these things. Share about the last lady now or kiss it. I kiss her well, not always a state. By now, this man should be in handcuff. He should be handcuffed, show to the why. Abbas, I like Abbas, the former medical practitioner. And Manasseh, I think that people have learned from that lesson. Now, why what the Nipano against her will. Now what to make Chineke is nice committee. Before the committee, he should be in handcuffs by now to serve as a deterrent. People and I believe people be so bold, courageous to flaunt any advices in front of us. Or be able to me, if you say normal, to be able to know it's idea. Yeah, there are people who are into these businesses. But it should be a deterrent to people. And you say, we've been so bold and courageous to this extent. Obiatumia is so bold and courageous to the extent say, "What the big junk Can you imagine the kind of impression we created the psychological effect on even in Kofona a chef? At the business amount for making account of it. People who were not even victims are making account of it, and bad.
Onassis, I get your point. My men now say,
we are going to press.
Yeah.
So and this issue is not going to rest. As to Ashanti region, we would need to right some of these wrongs. Obi, a narrative, Obi presidential ambition, what would do for years. Como has refused to resign. Como, there could be no day evidence here. You say, okay, just the mere allegations they threw about around. Como has been forced to resign. And even that one, people are still pushing for punishment for that. What are we talking about? This man is a lawyer. He's a teacher, trade teacher, he's a GS staff. He sits on this committee on pushing disciplinary measures against people. And how and there was the principal came boldly and to sing praises. Come on. He should be ashamed of himself. By now all of them should be affected. For if they fail the system, they fail the system, there be another politician, you're blaming the politicians, politicians. These people have sat down. They've watched it, they victimized people, and now it's here today want to save faces. The entire event is a management staff of
St. Monica
should be off. They should be off. The GS director should be off. What is he sitting there doing? What are they? They know about it, and they will call for evidence. Because people who want to protect or more image, they want to protect their unity. They will not be bold enough to come out again. Come out say, again. Look, people are suffering.
Okay.
If we want to build a country, we are always using development US, AUK, as a yardstick. I think attitudinally, what's your time shape, baby, sir? We are not saying, we are not saying we all had our own issues near you, Bakale. And once I will be to me a boat, and maybe I'm not to me a boat to me, a piabotomo to the true or abonte. Are you not worried?
Onassis, my nase will come back to you if need be. As a papa period. Why? Okay, into Onassis, Kobe, any attending kind of deputy Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer of the NDC, and also the Nano Air to Sansemimu, obviously very angry at Neoma Akoso Ewo, St. Monica's College of Education. And yes, GES. Abem, the Ghana Bar Association, because the man is a lawyer, and also Abem. In fact, or Anglican suffer, the Anglican and more Anglican sorry no etu, because school in so mission school inti Yehu and more Anglican sorry no etu. But I would see the others. But there are some other concerns I answer from the some staff of Ghana Education Service. In fact, but a binum no more visually impaired. Now, much say more GES anyone way din sembi a ensha dance emfata. You benya one edi and komo. We would get the Director General of the GES and so na yeneno akasa. Was ansem yinina eho. There are some postings going about on social media. Ekase wasi estate ene. Now, as part of a buying policy, a buying procure past questions. Edema student, they say, and prepare one towards wasi. Now, what we are hearing, at least from some social media poster, actually the past questions, ama ansan and college exams, ene. No clear womb, and they say would find out from the GES Director General. But I mean, call Moro Isaka Adam, or a visually impaired Moro Isaka Adam. Moro akwaba na saying
Pacho nyame adom boko na pacho nso e.
Nyame adom. Enti sisi a what we school?
Pacha, I'm a school here Uniba 2019.
Oh, University of Education, Winneba.
Pacha,
In 2019.
Pacha.
Usia day oh.
Me a social studies as my major and a minor of political science.
That is beard. Oh.
Pacha, beard.
Okay. In the Siano, you are fully prepared to go to the classroom and teach.
Pacha.
Oh.
Pacha,
good. And when you're posting,
Pacha, man, posting maybe.
Year 2019, you post you.
Pacha, you posting me.
What other colleagues how you move here?
I, the idea is, I must be a portal. I'm a engineer apply. Now, come on, let's about out on a movie. And the end, I'm a reporter and a quality document to come out Director General. So this is our problem. But today, your catcher, your DHS are also on fear.
Into District Director of Education, no.
But Director General
Director General of the Ghana Education Service.
But we are aware of this issue, sir. You move in here.
Namu nipa saying.
Yeah, and to say yes, Nipa 25.
Nipa 20. Omunyina no sebi omunyina ni afra.
Patane.
Nipa 25 ni nyina ni afra.
Patane.
Indi mo other colleagues no munya e no mo so ni afra.
Patane.
Na mono 25 no mo say adenti na mo anya.
You know the main reason you know the country as my reason be I'm even your child letter call Ministry of Education. I'm a more honest to one. I'm an special required documents to come out Director General and also fulfill. I'll catch that and say, I'm up school at convenience. Meanwhile, yes, so school convenience, yes, it be a question that I'm questioned in the South school. A question school, a question school. If you're able, I'm also who are there or me, there is a or my dear camera. And you need to continue so I'm possibly posting my.
And since 2019, a day away, what have you been up to?
But you say, yes, you I want to say, situation, the engineer, Anna Maya Hot Cherry, I initiate on the situation, doing the inquiry, you might be a don't kind of Timaco school area, Secretary. I see it mean as you money be, you know. And as I said, you man, so I could see what some of my accounts are still up to me in Sankai.
And that will be a man reason be a.
Pata, my reason, Papa, be a.
Now, after more 2019, no, 2024, so about me, I post you on one.
Part of 2024 number for no more service.
Okay. In the way service, no way.
Yeah, 2 badges, 2018 and 2019.
Oh, okay.
2024, for no more, among Kahon. 2 badges when I apply, Ekosiisen, no.
In the one service, no way.
But I'm me or Islamic Senior High School, Kumasi.
Okay, and now what's radio or now what's your subject, being?
And I'm social studies.
Social studies. Into posting a one hour person almost signed auto.
I like a one person with the metro. You got me with the campus, you know. But my and secondary school, I'll be okay to teach, especially within Kumasi here.
Within Kumasi, no. In the meaning, as you see, Islamic senior high, you know, or service time, so you need to know. Or mama catch us at in a fear crack.
I actually, maybe a man call some voluntary there. Because I'm sure situation, the antenna, so I'm service is not born a cacranca club. Okay, on the second is almost as a minister, and you got okay voluntary crowd then.
Who are you, Mama?
Patch of the Vimian worry.
Okay. Wow. Well, like a fry, any GS Director General be the home como. Na ye the san semi ye betune ni na fe. Ya je anu ye di ama monti mun koso entie. Why?
Patch yo.
Ye that's papa. Okay. Ekosiisen no high asempa fe moro Isaka Adam a visually impaired university graduate from the University of Education Winneba. Our Bachelor of Education Social Studies as a major. And since 2019, we're in a service. Any or she say you be posting on. Omo ye nipa be 25. One postings MI. it's a worrying development. But said the Macan Yibenya, the Ges Director General Nafi, Yetumine no Eddie Hon and Como. Mamin Kyle still up on the show. No, I'll bring you a playback of what happened in Trede and Anope at the groundbreaking ceremony for Agenda 111 in Sembe Brinana Ekoso Ewoho. It's something you would have to listen to and check me the playback. Ebe Bremen said Nioma isi Echo. The GS Director General Professor Pukwa Kwame and no any enkomo. Prof Akwabe Ekosiisen ni boko de.
Boko Obi.
Prof.
Na te say wo ho ye.
Nyame adomo me te won na ache.
Enti kasa Kenya radio so awon frame dia awon frame ma Obi.
Prof and ensemble miensa bi nti na ama ya frɛ edi kan mienu miensa edi kan ye de akọ viral on social media obi edi ho nkomo. But let me find out, colleges of education, are they under GES?
There be colleges of education for now. This year normal year under JTech is Ghana Tertiary Education Commission.
Oh, I will hold that. And as I finish for me.
First nanka NCTE.
Oh, NCTE. Okay.
National Accreditation NAB. Any account mu no na.
Omu nyina boom.
Any I am JTech. Aye.
In the meaning say training colleges and other tertiary institutions, no?
All tertiary ni nyina omo na omo show mate.
Okay, in the Siano, in summer I course St. Monica's College of Education, and no GES cannot respond to that. Oh.
There be to me, na me some no be brave over ya na me said because I am the doors be so over here. We dey tire bafu for now dey tire abakwa team no na ntse de wo no na na asa team no nti basa na ya na ya pese atu ya bona ya hwehwe mu ansa na se bibi o hono mu a yetumi aka ho asem nti
okay
yeah.
Okay, I'll grant you that. Now maybe I'll say a PG Tech for now. You know, Eddie Hon and Como. Apart from no, you visually impaired. Bia, also University of Education winner by in 2019. I apply for posting or maybe almost service, but a lot of them were posted or more nipa bed 25. Visually impaired. Omo postings MI and since 2019 omo titifie we are aware but omo se wonye ho hwe prof
me aware say nipa bibiri ho no mu a omo pe posting a ebi anya na ebi nya enya me aware say efi be 2017 ebe pim 2020 teacher for ne staff I form Ediomo ba GES mo no o ka ni nyina aboma be 93,000 eni nachi yefa but at the same time no so no say amount for guso omo ko school a omo wi a omo ye education ni adno do ye be bia no emebia obenya nipa no dodo a omo person baba be tra de yanso no yanso yefa ye di kan ye hwe ba bia ekwan da ye critical person be nipa ko ano ya de toso mi no so no say bi nye ya pen ye defa say eno so ye de ho ya ntanti permission we could give financial clearance nti clearance no do no and betimi a chow sene we betimi afa na say the make no be 93,000 ya form nyina Asempa FM. So you are trying your clearance. Into no, omunya abutre your clearance no ba. Tell you no akan ya say omubia form no. Sa na ti nipa no bebre no ho no ma omawia yemfa omo but ye busu aye je clearance na na ebusu ni efa nkaka sa.
But omo no ye visually impaired. Sebi omoni efra you need priority treatment be for sa for no relative to postings.
Omo de no kra na ya na no. In the sense say uhwese baby I don't know kono unza ke wo mra amaye kwan say ya dan ya besie no moni ade nyina ke say ke hwese sai ne ma ni nyina enso ya dan ebi wo no ma no ba kwa na tese yesi ne deda ebi no matumi ayɛ yɛ ho nneɛma bi ebi ntumi nyɛ ho nneɛma bi nti no ansa na ɔmo saa no be post ɔmo na yɛsɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ baabi ade no kɔ no nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔ a ɛtotɔ na kwan mu a ɛbɛboa ɔmo na nkɔnkɔ yɛ sintidua ɛma na ɔno no ntumi nkɔnkɔ yɛ n'adwuma nti ansa na yɛbɛ post ɔmo no yɛhwɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa ansa na wɔatumi ayɛ mekae ɛmu hɔ bi baako bi a yɛpost no ɛm sɛ gyama ɛbɔfa yɛdito ɔno a ɔhɔ a na ɔno ankasa ɛbaeɛ ɛba bɛka kyerɛ sɛ mɔpost me kɔ ahasei ne mu ahasei no ntumi mmoa me bisa mo yi me kɔ na ɔkyerɛ baabi a ɔgye di sɛ yɛde no kɔ a ɛbɛboa no ɛna yɛyɛ maa mɛti ɔmo deɛ no yɛyɛ a yɛyɛ ɔmo list no separate no ayɛ ɛno nso kakrakra nti sɛneɛ dodoɔ no a aka no nyinaa no nso no yɛyɛ no nkakrakra na yɛ fɔm no saa na ɔmo nso ɔmo deɛ no yɛyɛ a yɛyɛ biara yɛfɛ bi na mmom no ɛyɛ ade a yɛyɛ no nkakrakra egyina yɛ clearance na ne ade so na yɛtumi de afɔm.
Okay, nti meaning sɛ ɔmo ani yɛdi nkɔmɔ awie yi no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo twɛn ma clearance ne bansa
ɔmo nya abotre ɔmo nya rehim ɔmo list no yɛnya no bɛyɛ edu time bi koraa afei list na ɛbaa na afei koraa na list no nkɔn atumi koraa ɛboro ɛbaa na afei ayɛ ahomete
but yɛnim how long a yeah
oh clearance no deɛ sɛ ɔmo de ma sɛsɛ no yɛ ma yɛ clearance ne yɛde afa for next academic year nso bɛ start bɛyɛ January hɔ nom nti no yɛnim sɛ between ɛne yɛ akɔkɔpem bɛyɛ ebi a bɛyɛ October November mu hɔ baabi no na ɔmo de ama ebi sɛ ɔmo de bɛma ne nso anya bɛyɛ bi a bɛyɛ bosomi bi anaa bosomi yɛ bi a yɛ ho adwuma ansa na school bɛbi a abue watumi apɔsu nkɔfoɔ mɔmɔ akɔ nti ɛbɛba.
The other thing, and Obi has sent me a message, says the chaplain of St. Monica's College of Education and Huaban Semi, almost say, the regional legal counsel for GES. Now, assign Etimo disciplinary board, so Ashanti region. Can you confirm that, Prof?
Well, to see, I didn't mean to just
I just told you details.
Details.
If it turns out to be true, action ben amobe take.
Oh, then nipa na kind of class here to disciplinary so you know your friend is your code of conduct or you be our honeymoon. The woman the actual woman you know and there you be super paper and all the law no says there is no respect of any person.
Okay.
Into say a true and there trust that whatever has to be done will be done. Yeah.
Obi, please ask Prof, when basic education and early childhood graduates will be recruited, because the past 3 recruitments have been only colleges of education and 1 recruitment has been degree holders who were posted to the senior high schools. I'll say they've been home since 2018 into basic education and early childhood graduates. Prof.
Basic education, early childhood
graduate, yes.
Graduate, no. Now, say posting a no, and the graduate non quan a the Mama University, early childhood, special education. Yes, that crime special areas, early childhood, special education, my sciences, my mathematics, yeah, church areas to be, and into yeah, you won't be brave or different. Now, early childhood, and basic now, all kind of. College of Education. Yes, early childhood need basic need. And on only be our can let us on university. So into you know, the upper part take away no. This year I expect to say my own service a year. Expect clearance the money almost 19,000 and after 20,000 almost colleges of education. We post them. Now we almost call tertiary almost education related programs, you know, based on your needs, you know, share also. Now friends saying fed now for your post to design
okay, into
so you post to be the last time I heard, for example, I can't say Omo call tertiary. We had 6,500 clearance. So But some more apply, you know. No me 110,000.
Oh, okay. 110,000.
110.
And I'm me fast saying.
Of course, there were people who be if you may be more on more. Or per demand or apply, but there is a number that we got. But yeah, far there's 5 or 6 areas I the shortlisted, and when you're there 22,500. In early childhood, you know, the person might be part of it, but might be part of the 22,500. Contestants for 3,500. You know, overall, no last year, I think 37,000 or something like that. I said the American, they almost 20,000 every year. Your friend is saying colleges of education. You know? So, and they did 6,500 a year. Tertiary, various programs. You know? Any areas I need here, and then we have another. Group area group to say your friend is saying maybe more attrition so we make provisions for all those things and then to fill them at and home. So
okay,
and after me I get non-teaching, so there's a lot of non-teaching, security staff, kitchen staff. And a whole lot of them non-teaching media range me about 20 or 30 or so ranges procurement, accounting, a whole
but the prof in the for early childhood for no I was so much financial clearance.
And I make I said yeah 6,500. Early childhood was one of the areas. FM special education. Okay, is physically challenged, visual impaired, whatever. Almost normal can be. We have sciences before, we have mathematics, French. We have some key areas that we concentrated on. So, because no. Even though but it was some critical subjects in the areas to be first and none of these nine. So we give priority to that, and then as and when we go on, we try to resolve all the other ones.
Okay. Prof, you say buying as part of more policy to prepare final year student for WASI, no? More over the past 2 years, they procure past questions at the Emma students, no, prepare. This year we were told, say. Procurement no because I'm a student then sack past questions no and awasi here. We've heard from some post among fire on social media say the past questions never came. I'm a student now I'm prepared. Can you confirm that? No, there are I've seen posts to that effect. I can read one of them for you now. Said here Nioma AC Airco, and that's why we thought any student, no, these are not students, no.
Okay.
No, these are not students.
No more can almost say or if I'm not call more dama. And I'm pissing home. Obi, with a cafra. As I would have made interview.
No, but is it a case questions no quarry? Omunyano in time to prepare.
Omunyano in time to prepare. The other say, last year, if anything, preparations are here for exams. So the question papers, pen, Yamama transfer, Yama compensation them from do why and some question papers, Namon compare. So, and no now to be added because Omo preparations no ye be kind akora no ko school abaya tataria man abaya manage and give abaya man exercise books abaya to test books in the core subjects the amano asa to elective books electives inquire wo Ghana has MCP 7% inti emu bia no your school no elective omo ye na to kakra near the Akugo, on the Akugo library. I say, a man, Guarania, Momushim. But corner, dear, it's a corner in here, that corner, at least a mummy and sat there. So to me, not media co-university, which means between A1 to C6. In Tianonis, Napa, into a mediano, you can see any con, in Kanka English, and mathematics. Almost Napa and Sana, even Baquaka, and Zawaka, elected, also at the account, me and Sunday account. Now, what media co? Empty. That was a book near the Omoco Technical School. The mom drawing board and paper and on the year or more, you know, the Piaganeka, yeah, not school, no, so be Kaka come the day, and Yama school. And Yama, Ebama, school high, more high, not high, now quite say a Pamo for this school fees to bra, and I say, what I have to say, why is saying that, and Yama be Bentino. Unya chop money kakra be wanya bi gwa wanya pocket money kra na so ukọ na yo hu wiemfu a say so wo mra wo de besua de
yeah
kwakosi eno no pa ho a afie twam na covid e maaye no o man mu nyina sa friend saying core subjects
core subjects
aha na ya dia na ehia ye pa Intino, and no, yes, I hear who training. Emma Sokaya, a year no again, Cindy Crack could appear when they need the Yama Jane, you know, aha, yeah, who training. I feel it's not COVID-19. You know, you're drinking one, you mean, Saturday. We'll conquer Yama and also conquer far a Janino a Pahua, COVID the terms about the town of a quack you not at the Panawa and the Cranny, into a year not any. I didn't know. COVID this year, start training you do what achieve Sony at the bank of worship. This year, what TV channel car a friend is learning Ghana learning TV. I'm here with the visa. Now I am from my schools now. Into a co master trainer. And your partner to the Plan International for the Omodom Studios, my. And I train you on my year videos. There were 140 lessons. The various subjects. So, subjects, yeah, okay, can't only my over 140 lessons. And your dear Buswa, that's only the schools, it will be science, English, integrated science, your friend is mathematics, and social studies. In the Assembly schools, just say, almost the threat in Koreano, Adi. Oh, so the crowd which we cry actually your friend is saying teacher for no to me making a cable phone so with me school no TV and answer the TV is your and in the idea good your friend is external hard drive so and your school be the aqua command
the aqua command
and the aqua command and no pa sir your friend saying revision materials and also a few chairman yeah, no. Schools will be over no more. FM. No more say Jama, Infaman Koran, Momo Franco. Until the Omma the coin. As you are come a trollette. My troll, the Aquacumo, say. My troll, the Aquacumo, say, Omo, nay. Omo make it sure, say. No, any textbooks, you never be a school, Nadia.
Omo sign the abba.
Aha, Omo Mano and Wafanamo. So, now command is okay, the sanitary dia na say ye and no super one near per se first one on ye no we should date on the year exam papers on the near per se very current ones as well and into we say no
second procurement no for past questions
procurement no for past questions
in the me pacho and then was here shas here and the time being questions never
Wasi and Shasia and
okay.
Wasi official written paper now on Kwarani here that the on the IM. I mean, let's start 4th, I think it's 4th
September.
Either 1st of September. So, since and the almost year visual art.
Okay, practicals, no.
If you Monday, copying first September no ena you for your friends say why you could say more practicals arbitral as practicals ebi no basketry ebi no sculpture for the enter omo ye no Monday no which was you know obia ntomo decide the schools no decide the time omo be ye ni ade until they have that period to be doing that enemani na ko say ye da na nim say aye omo ankofo omo ye kingdom for your matter dey aba request for payment your contract agreement number so and so we have completed the supply and distribution of the West African Examination Certificate Study Guide books as requested in the contract. We enclose here with way bills, delivery notes, GVRs, GVRBs, invoice, tax exemption, etc. So now, Okoswa.
And Salata when is dated when?
Salata way is dated 16th, which is MSN Road, so that means.
Okay.
You know, Okoswa, a friend is saying, Ashanti region. I'm going to send a query. 87,403 as of 30th, normal Saka. 30th of July. Saka.
No, that should be August. In the year September.
Come again.
Make 30th of July now. Oh, cano.
Yeah.
August. The who can last month 30th.
Last month.
Okay. Okay.
Normal Saka. We your friends say we
Asempa FM.
Victim say ahafu.
No.
Ahafu.
Yes.
Almost numbers been on the 9,990 booklets. Almost Saka. The next one why Sunyane Bono almost account there 29. Almost numbers 17,359 copies. We which region is this? Almost
in the booklet when I work on and yet textbook. These are past questions in the booklet. And what's now working?
Some on my booklet. We are 15,000 and 15,400 and something. We one of those regions. Region, you know.
Now, Bono East.
All the
okay. In all the 16 regions, the past questions now.
And open one, the qua regions no, mom we know, and some man, no more so almost so be your friend or your friend say. Stores ledger book.
Yes.
It was stores ledger books, a lot of them I have them here. Which we say on my also what's the revision past question. Na Osha Ashanti region dia mo ha. Aguna SD Kunabi Yadom.
Yeah.
FM.
Apostle Gabin. Omina Obia date on the Cocoje. Normal sign. Date on the Cocoje as of 28. Normal sign. Date on the Cocoje. Normal sign. 29th. Even though the year 29th. Nina, almost sign. Nina. Obia, the Obia, Ninsan can no. That's possible to be among Concoje because it goes to the regions. And then they are supposed to pick them.
Pick them from the regions.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. You, Prof, medasi bibiani ya beba ba bidin komo bio. Why? Yemreni nti ya di besi medase pa nyame nhira. Nti Professor Opoku Amankwa ena motene nkade Ekosiisen so ni ha Asempa 94.7 FM. Ba woni mu nso say for some time now, many of my hene aka wo me hia asem so say wo fa kokomlemle he ya bibia your friend is saying top radio area hono obi a wababa shop e wo ho Now we him say opeso critical parking space ema ne shop no. Enti car kwan nankasa car kwan ko tar ne so. Ene we be sisi pillars bi wo ko tar nim. The last time Honorable Henry Kotiba no, ye de tunani mo ka say omahu and they will go and pull everything down. Se papa no empe ne ho asem no no entutu. Enne we entutu me pa chaw bra Facebook sisi asempa 94.7 FM. Na ene na assembly ne soma nkofo se omonko. Na oba behwe how omo dig from A22 sa nioma na ese wani ensa wo kache, and you begin to wonder why somebody will decide say car kwan finfin and or this idea na babisi just to create parking space for the shop. And look at that. And a back car kwan finfin and we are waiting say said the Honorable Henry Court kind say omoko kotutua damage to the road no. E also amohwe ba papa ne den etumi etua. And clearly a kwan na asay no. We say nsuo to a ebe start here didi nkakra aba, and they should make sure say papa ne tua, because uno person will create parking space ema shop now wo dey ndadia besisi car kwan ne fifi bra over Facebook a wo behu. And maybe we have to rewind na yenhwe time a akwa no e from e2 ade ne dey free ho enti kudos to the assembly we kra na assembly ben I was so central municipal assembly. Enti honorable minister kan say wa hye won so omonko enkotutu, because it was bizarre, the decision to even do what this man did. And on you be our say man go free car se park nyina aha enti wo ba behwe city guard ne pa etutu form, and this man must be made to pay for the damage. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Because among phone the main family show munsem then the shops in the FM but it doesn't mean say yes hard way. Why would you even do this? So person what's the shop no? Who's the shop? You should know say we here parking space. In the anka way who reside in kakra koso na we ase na yeden I parking space. You su bibi anwe na car kwan na ye nyina yabo car ye no. What be this pillars we car kwan mfimfin. Yes tutu awuntutu. And the Greater Accra Regional Minister promised, say, they would deal with the man. Fortunately, no, Omako Akwa Kututu. But I want to say, the man would have to pay for this. And also, Utria, damage to the road. Now, and serve as deterrent to others. You cannot take the laws into your own hands. Adaya, where's the shop and I hope peace. You know, it's just not proper. It's just not proper. In the stress, Honorable Henry Kotikai. And they should make sure say I wish sanki benya papa no picture pa na say the video be in the name ato o magana ni bi ehu nanim. You don't do that. Enti kudos to the Ayawaso Central Assembly say motu anamon, indeed radio gets result. Enti yebehwe na afi going forward yehu nyoma we mu bia ye de betudwa. And then we insist them the right things. And the man should bow his head in shame. Jose. Charlie. Oh. Mananya de. Ne shops then so the FM. We say board de ba be jepa was here to tuka kwan na mayes ano. And let's hope so mbeti me I pursue na fe what triaka for the damage. At least that area there was a omumaneta that area no. And yet it's not proper. And the better must Ekosiisen the higher sempa 94.7 FM. My main kind message is kakra na fe yenhwe and trust we say. Okay. Let me see. We say, Obi, your guest asked if the complaint of student not getting the past questions came from the student. You know, even teachers, headmasters, etc. cannot speak about the ills of education these days. Or say, but anyway, Director General Ede evidence about actual numbers from the region be any ade, and he would see if there is any contrary evidence. For now, no, or not any evidence about it. Questions no echo. Some as far back as 2 weeks ago, you know. And you would see now after to me at was Asempa FM so a high Ekosiisen 94.7. Yeah, the mobile trade and so now and what to say you may be called so trade agenda 111. But answer ye be trade no yentie we emra tew ye ba ye de mo FM the course wo nyina enne ye be ma mo nso mo hu se de nioma esi commencement of work